about to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Chris Sale. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen.
Wow.
It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog, so I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. Kelnick has a beat on it. 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back at Truist Park. And on the mound today, Zach Eflin.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be, because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Michael Harris the second, leading things off and takes a strike. Pitches in there. 0-2 now.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher, because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That's towards center. Mullins moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Jurickson Profar. The next to hit takes ball one. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting and
Batting
that at bat.
third,
There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here is Austin Riley. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Comes up empty.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Into the outfield, base hit. O'Neill whips it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
2 on, 1 out. Here's a big power threat. Matt Olson. And there's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. But all the runners hold.
Really good hard
Batting
bite to
fifth,
that breaking ball
designated
for the
hitter,
strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And that drops in for a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Got him swinging, and the inning is over.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965. Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swings and misses. 1-1. And it's 1-1. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And that's outside. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Yeah, there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Inside, just missed. O'Neill, a multi-gold glove award winner, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2013. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
In the air, right field. Puts it away for the out.
Batting sixth, right fielder Colton Cowser.
So digging in, Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss as he was late. Second inning here, no score.
One and one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Cedric Mullins.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Eflin back to work. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Little chopper rolls foul. That one missed.
1-2.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting 7th.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
One down, base is empty. And ball 1.
Outside. Ball.
On the ground to third. The throw to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Jared.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Close
That's the
one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. Ball one. Bounce to the right side. The underhand flip, and he gets him. Nicely done. And the Braves go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top
Leading
of
off
the
for
third,
Baltimore,
scoreless
third
game.
baseman,
And into the box
Jordan
for Baltimore,
Westberg.
Jordan Westberg. And right back to the mound. To first, leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, shortstop Gunnar
And now,
Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Now snap throw to first.
Hey,
And he's back
you're late.
safely. That one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering
Ball.
misses, and that's ball one.
1-2.
Holliday leads off first with one away. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. That one not
2-2.
close. It's 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position,
That's
even
ball
if it's a
4.
swing and
Runner,
miss
take
at
your
the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher Adley Rutschman.
First and second, one out. Adley Rutschman digs in now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch,
Nope,
and he
ball.
just misses.
1-0.
There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And here's a slow roller. Over to Albies. That's out number 3. 2 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back here in Atlanta,
Leading
ready to
off
go
for the
for the
Braves,
last half of the inning. And now the shortstop,
Orlando
Orlando
Arcia.
Arcia. That misses.
That's up.
Ball 1. The shortstop
missed.
takes
That's
the
a ball.
ball. Gets the
Yeehaw.
call. That's strike 1. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Harris.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. There's a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first
0-1.
pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched
Now
4
batting,
strikeouts
left
now.
fielder,
Really love the pitch
Harrison
sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
Profar.
pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Profar now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in there at the knees. Two out, space is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one
That's a
just
ball.
missing inside, and the count is 1-2. And there's a ball. Close, but called a ball. And it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and we are still scoreless. Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off
new
for
inning getting
Baltimore,
started.
the
Here's
designated
Ryan
hitter,
Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Ball one
That's a
there.
ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And a slider
That's a
misses
ball.
down and away.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That one
Ball.
missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some
3-0.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken
3-1.
bat as you
3 balls,
jog
1
back to the
strike.
dugout.
Sale ready. Ground ball left side. Zips it across. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball
Now
out of the
batting,
air.
left
Lets the
fielder,
defense work behind it with another
O'Neill.
ground ball. Good execution.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Flied to right his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here comes the 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
He goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that's the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
John
Braves,
Sciambi and Chris
third
Singleton with
baseman,
you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Austin Riley. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Mullins pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
Here is Matt Olson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's the strike at the knees. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. And misses inside.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
Count is full.
On the ground to the left. On to O'Hearn. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell
Ozuna coming up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Braves go down quickly here, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Here's the center
Orioles.
fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Sale back to work. Just missed.
Inside.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
One and two now. Sale. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Westberg takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Westberg, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
One down, base is empty. That one just misses.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
That one ripped. Way back there. Long gone. An absolute smash to left. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Now Jackson Holliday, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
So the batting order turns over. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one hammered. That's back there. Solo homer. He crushes that one to right field. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Upstairs, the Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 63 also getting ready. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Ryan Mountcastle.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter Ryan Mountcastle. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Two outs. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Rutschman on third with 2 out. Got him looking. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Inside, 1-0.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one misses, and now 2-0.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Murphy in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Double play ball to second. Off balance speed. There's one. Onto O'Hearn. Two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jared Kelnick.
Jared Kelnick next up for the Braves. That misses. And that's ball one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no
The Braves trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Out to short, Henderson. Handles, throws to first. Inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Orioles 3 and the Braves nothing.
Now pitching.
Dylan Lee gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep
52.
this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Tyler O'Neill.
Left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And now 2-2.
Ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Is Bel Hernandez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Nobody out, runner at first. Just misses with that one.
1-2.
And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Goes down looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls. strike.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
To third, Riley. On to first, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Orioles 3 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Atlanta, here's Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off left side. On the ground. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
And here is Michael Harris II. And that is out of play.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Grounded to third. Could be two. Here's Holiday for one. Onto O'Hearn. Two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 2. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Austin Riley. That one off the mark. Ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Right through there for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 and 2's the count.
Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Cowser settles under it and makes the catch. And the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He's 2 for 2.
Jackson Holliday.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1.
One and 1.
And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting.
And next for the
shortstop,
Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Gloves it on the dive. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
At the plate, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning
Now
going.
batting, first baseman, Ryan
And now they'll
O'Hearn.
hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rutschman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing, called strike. Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, they call
Up
that an
next
advantage
for the
count for a
Orioles,
reason.
the
You're so
designated
much more
hitter,
likely to get
Ryan
something you can
Mountcastle.
handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Mountcastle
Nope,
stands
ball.
in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1 and 0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That misses the
Ball.
zone. Now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's a strike.
Ha!
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Kelnick makes the grab, and that is that. So they strand a pair. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 3 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the inning, Matt Olson up to the plate. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge up and loosening in the pen. Aiken warming up as well. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Off the mark
That's a ball.
there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Missing
Ball.
inside. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground,
That's
right
foul.
side, and foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the pitch to Olson. And that's outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Eflin done for the day. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
So
Baltimore.
a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles,
Number
Andrew
39.
Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Now one
That's the
missed.
ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Fouled off down the right side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit hard on the ground to short. Henderson over to first in time. Ozuna is out.
If you want to be a great defense, you
Now
have to
batting,
deliver
second
consistently.
baseman,
It doesn't matter how many highlight reel
Albies.
plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He is struck out and he is walked.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. High in the air, out to right. And makes the grab. 2 down. So here's Murphy now. And downstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. That one found hard the other way. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, out towards right center. Cowser on the move to the gap. Brings it in, and that is the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
Braves.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
49.
Aaron Bummer.
Aaron Bummer.
Now the left
Leading
fielder,
off for
Tyler
Baltimore,
O'Neill.
Left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
That one outside, and that is ball 1. And another
No, that
ball.
missed. That's a ball.
That's the
That's
third,
foul.
and that's just foul. Swung on, belted. That one back there, and that is a foul ball. Bummer deals. That misses,
Count's full.
and it's a full count. This one in the air, center field. Harris hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton
And now the right
Cowser.
fielder, Colton Cowser. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one inside, and it's 1-0. Just
No,
missed.
that's it.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Just missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
On the ground right side. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Cedric Mullins, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Up but in for a strike, went with the sweeper. That to right. Kelnick under it. Brings it in. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Back
Baltimore.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
45.
bottom of the 8th. Keegan Aiken.
Keegan Aiken.
Now it's the right
Leading
fielder,
off for
Jared
the
Kelnick.
Braves,
He's
right
grounded
fielder,
out a couple of times.
Jared Kelnick.
Swings through that one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant
Zero
in
balls,
this
one
one,
strike.
but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Way out front for strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
And now it's going to be Orlando Arcia. Aiken fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Now 1-1.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. It's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk
Now
about
batting,
the
center
benefits, the
fielder,
advantages of
Michael
relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Harris
No, that's
stands
down.
in
Ball.
here, takes ball one low.
That missed. That's a ball. 2-0.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Westberg sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Braves nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Daysbel Hernandez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Daysbel.
And the batter now, Jordan Westberg. He's already homered in this game.
Off for Baltimore, third baseman Jordan Westberg.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Kelnick makes the grab, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, second baseman
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there. 0-1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Dodd getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Perdomo getting loose as well. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the 9th. That one down the line. Whips it to first. Now 2 away. Two down, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Ball one, no strikes. That's down and in. Next pitch way upstairs. Adley Rutschman next to bat for Baltimore. Fastball for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Yeah, that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hernandez keeping him close.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Up and in. Yeah, the count 1-2. That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now batting Jurickson
Leading off for the
Profar.
Braves, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like
Now
reflexes
batting,
right there. Lays
third
out,
baseman,
knocks the ball down, and
Austin
then fires with that rocket
Riley.
arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Here's Austin Riley. Breaking ball
1-0.
inside. 1-0. One down, base is empty. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The Braves trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That misses.
Count is full.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Oh, see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Olsen stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Bautista is just 1 strike away.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.